Hi, everyone. Today, I want to tell you about the 10 things that you need to know to successfully cycle your aquarium. Number one, and the most important, have patience. Every aquarium really is different. So there's no exact schedule, there's no exact right way. We give you guidelines. And that means some tanks will cycle in 5 or 6 days, some tanks may take 10 or 12 days, and sometimes tanks take longer. We'll help you through it. Cycling just depends on a multitude of factors, so patience is the key. Number two, don't add too much. Don't add all sorts of solutions and water conditioners and all this stuff during cycling. Cycling is about getting the nitrifying bacteria established. So you want to add nitrifying bacteria after a good water conditioner. Don't use sludge removers and things. Wait for all that for 3 or 4 weeks after your tank is cycled. Number three, you need, and this seems obvious, but you need chlorine and chloramine-free water. Most water, especially city water, contains chloramines or chlorine to make that water bacteria-free and safe for us to drink. But it kills the nitrifying bacteria and it can kill your fish. So you need to treat the water with a simple dechlor like our first defense. Do not use ammonia-removing chemicals at this stage. Those are for emergencies, not for cycling. Number four, resist the urge to overfeed ammonia. Now, this assumes you're doing a fishless cycling and you're adding the ammonia drops. You don't have to feed ammonia every day. The nitrifying bacteria are not going to starve to death. They're not human, so don't feed every day. I can't stress that. That's just going to lead to super high ammonia and super high nitrite levels, which is going to stall the cycle. So to know where you're going, you need to get an ammonia and a nitrite test kit. That's going to guide you through the process. Otherwise, you're kind of flying blind. 5, don't use pure water. What by that I mean RO, DI water, deionized water, something like that. A lot of people have good intentions and think, well, I'm setting up a tank, I want pure water. Pure water being defined, no nutrients, no minerals, just nothing, that deionized water. No, that is terrible for nitrifying bacteria. Do not use that. If you're setting up a freshwater tank, you need to have pH above 7, you need to have moderately hard water, and you need to have water with decent alkalinity. If, on the other hand, you're setting up a marine tank, fine, you can take RODI water. Put your water through the RODI unit and then add a good quality salt like a Reef Evolution salt and mix up your seawater that way. Number 6, you need water movement. We tell people to turn off the skimmer, the ozone, and the UV, and a lot of people take that too far and they turn off their filter. So the tank is static. No, you need water movement, you need a filter, you need water flowing to bring oxygen to the nitrifying bacteria and dissemble or disperse the bacteria through the system. It also helps keep your oxygen up. Number 7, you need effective biofiltration surfaces, okay? The bacteria do not live in the water column. The nitrifying bacteria live on surfaces. This is why bare-bottom tanks don't cycle very fast. Also, aquariums with space age media, all this stuff that says they have quadrillion square feet of media. It's not going to work very well because water takes the path of least resistance. Bare-bottom tanks have no surface area, and just putting one of these space-age medias in a sump and expecting the water go through it is a pipe dream. Water's going to go around it. So if you're going to use these media, you need to build a wall. You need to build structures that the water will go through. Okay. Number 8, Bioplacement is very important. You've got the media, you put it in a bag and you throw it in the sump and you hope? No. That's why I talked about previously, you need to build a wall of biomedia. You need somewhere where the biomedia has the water flowing through it. All our aquariums are kind of passive. We're not sucking the water through the media. We're having the water hopefully flow through the media. So you need good biomedia placement. Just put it in a sump is not going to work. Okay. Number 9, do not siphon the substrate during the first 3 to 4 weeks. The bacteria are going to settle in the substrate. You need to give them time to attach, grow, multiply. So do not clean the substrate. If you're overfeeding, that's not a good idea. And there's all sorts of food on the top. Yes, you can lightly, remove the food by siphoning, but don't tumble and do a major cleaning of the substrate during the first 3 to 4 weeks. Lastly, number 10, have a copy of our recipe guide available and handy. We give you lots of tips. There's a QR code. You can watch videos and refer to it often. If you get stuck, if you have questions, we're here to help. A lot of people want to just throw up their hands, empty the tank, and start over. You don't have to. The nitrifying bacteria are tough. They can take a lot of the mistakes that everyone makes. So